Welcome to this week's edition of Mainely Motorsports, and depending on what day it is, you're either getting excited to come to the Northeast Motorsports Expo, you've either already been and you're going back, or you might have missed it. But nonetheless, really excited about what's happening up in Augusta this weekend. Really appreciate all the support of, first and foremost, the exhibitors, the tracks, the tours, the vendors, the people that prepared their machines 3, 4, 5 months before they're going to hit a racetrack up here in the Northeast. But they saw the value, they want to be a part of, they want to help promote the sport, and they did that by attending and being a part of the 30th Annual Northeast Motorsports Expo, and for that I applaud each and every one of you. I couldn't put it together with an empty building, you know. I just couldn't do it, and appreciate everybody that is involved. And as you're, like I said, watching this, you could be watching on the internet before we go on the air Saturday. Excited about what's going to happen, the awards, all of that stuff that's taking place, the Pit Crew Challenge up there. Just a lot of things happening, and I'm really excited to be a part of it and be the straw that stirs the drink. And really, I'm overwhelmed by the support that we get from everybody as they get ready and get their cars prepared and get their booths prepared and all of that. So really excited, and can't wait to see everybody. And you know, every year we make new friends, and they might be 5 years old, like young Austin Beal that you saw on the show last week. They could be 80 years old that just go to local short tracks each and every week and look forward to coming out and seeing some shiny new race cars, race vehicles, the kids in the go-karts, the vendors, the exhibitors, and really excited for it. We enjoy each and every moment, each and every comment, each and every question, each and everything that takes place up there, and we're excited once again to be spearheading the 30th Annual Northeast Motorsports Expo that's taking place right now, or being put together right now as you see this, up there in the Augusta Civic Center. So if you're curious of what it's all about, never heard of it, which I don't know how anybody's never heard of it, because Tim Mattia put this thing together back in 1989, and it's been there ever since. You can go to northeastmotorsportsexpo.net, up-to-date information, who's there, vendors, exhibitors, seminars, some of the cool things that are taking place right there under the roof of the Augusta Civic Center. But we're going to have some fun in today's show. Got some different videos over there from parts of New Hampshire and area that we don't normally get to, but there's a guy out there, Kyle Smith with 949 Productions, does a great job, and we reached out to him, and he's honored to be able to bring his product up here to Maine and New Hampshire, for this part of New Hampshire that people maybe haven't seen it, but does a great job. And when we come back, I want to show a little chain race action that definitely something that we don't see up here in the Northeast, all the way to the Northeast, but they had it down there at Bear Ridge.
Hi, this is Scott from Scott's Recreation. Most of you know that we're Maine's largest RV dealer, but did you know that we're New England's largest trailer dealer? We stock over 500 trailers, including dump trailers, open and enclosed cargo, ATV, side-by-side, utility, open and enclosed car haulers, equipment and implement trailers, and much more. We stock aluminum, galvanized, and steel trailers. We also stock horse trailers and livestock trailers. Great prices, huge selection, and no money down financing available to qualified applicants.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
Hi, I'm Sean Moody. We take pride in our facilities, and at Moody's, it's what's inside that matters. We believe it's more than just the exterior looking good, it's what's inside that matters. Restoring the structure of your vehicle to factory specs is critical to your safety. I'm proud of our Moody's co-worker owners who understand the importance of protecting a valuable asset. And we all know what our most valuable asset is. It's what's inside that matters.
Here we go again. Snow, ice, and freezing rain. Be ready with a new set of winter tires from Town Fair Tire. We stock Michelin, Goodyear, Bridgestone, Firestone, General, Uniroyal, Toyo, Yokohama, Continental, Pirelli. Every name brand at the guaranteed lowest price. Get to Town Fair Tire today and drive with confidence this winter. Because when it comes to saving you money on name brand snow and all-season tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Mainly Motorsports, brought to you by
LKQ Core. Any part, any repair, anywhere. Located on Route 202 in Gorham.
I'm getting drafted.
Hi, I'm Johnny Wolf. Here at 21st Century Motors, we've been in business since 1972 and we take pride in our work. We have a large selection of pre-owned vehicles that are clean and ready. I personally drive and state inspect every vehicle we sell. We're experts at getting your car financed, whether you have good, bad, or no credit. We purchase vehicles several times a week, so there's always plenty to choose from. Come on in and make a deal today at 21st Century Motors in Gorham or online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
Don't deal with just anybody to seal coat your driveway or business this season. Call Black Magic. They bring over 20 years of experience in seal coating and crack filling. Black Magic's skilled team makes sure the job is always done right, on schedule with quality workmanship at a fair price. Protect your investment in your driveway by getting it sealed with Black Magic.
Ooh, Black Magic.
My name is Scott. This is Devin. We're the owners of Black Magic Seal Coating. Let us earn your business today. You'll be glad you did.
For a trusted name in residential and commercial site work in the southern Maine area, call Peter Pettit Excavating. We can handle everything from the complete house lot to those nasty water and sewer line repairs. Septic systems are another area that we specialize in. During the snow season, Pettit Excavating has the equipment to handle any size job.
And when the race season arrives, be sure to follow the number 7 Hewitt's Family Restaurant Chevrolet on the past Super Late Model Tour.
Call 207-282-9305 to get the job done right. That's Peter Pettit Excavating.
Well, welcome back to Mainly Motorsports, and on the line we have a race director, and you know we've dealt with race directors over the years, and we've seen how they've affected the outcome of races and all that, but we got a different kind of race director here, and it's the race director of the Great Race, and that's Jeff Stum. And Jeff, we want to welcome you to Mainly Motorsports.
Well, thank you very much.
You know, when we think of the words Great Race, it's something that we all leave short tracks throughout New England on a Saturday night and say to our friends, our crew guys, our fans, whatever, man, that was a great race. But you guys have the title of the Great Race, and that's kind of a, I don't know if I would call it an endurance race or as much as I would call it a race of, what's the word, how do you sum it up quickly to make it?
It is a race of accuracy. It's a time, speed, distance rally. And the winner is the one who does it the most accurately. So it's not a speed race in the sense that what you guys are used to on the short tracks of Maine, but there is a winner, and then there's a bunch of losers, and there's prize money. So it's a race in that aspect, and it's actually just a race against the clock, the preset time to do everything, and who can match it the best. And, you know, we get our name, the Great Race, from the 1908 New York to Paris Great Race, and they made a movie in the 60s called The Great Race with Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon that was a comedy that was actually based on that real-life Great Race in 1908, and we started in 1983 with our event, and we've just been going gangbusters ever since.
Yeah, and it's something that probably wasn't really noticed and notarized up here in northern New England up until a few years ago when Peter Prescott, owner of Team EJP and EJP Pipeline Products and a huge supporter of the Northeast Motorsports Expo, got involved and tried his hand at it, and lo and behold, fell in love with the Great Race.
Yeah, in the old car world, it's a household name, the Great Race, and everybody wants to do it. It's on the bucket list, and when we started our event in 2014 in Ogunquit, and it went to Florida. You know, every year's a different route. And Peter had been on his bucket list for a long time, unbeknownst to us, and he called up and entered the 2014 race just to do it that one time since it started in his home state. And he just fell in love with the event and has been a competitor ever since. And everybody that knows him just, knows he does everything first class and has a lot of fun doing it.
No, absolutely, and I'm a big supporter and proponent of Peter Prescott because he's done so much for us at the Northeast Motorsports Expo, and how exciting, 4 years ago you did the race and you spent very minimal time in the great state of Maine. You started in the southern tip of Ogunquit, so you weren't here for a long time, but now...
No, we gathered in Ogunquit for a few days for some meetings before we started, and we took that green flag to start the race, and I would say within an hour we were already in New Hampshire and gone.
Gone. But this year, I believe you're starting the race in New York. You're making the trek through New England, and you're going to spend 3+ days in the great state of Maine, making stops and having. I call it a party, but I guess you could call it a party, right?
It is a party. Yeah, we started in Buffalo on Saturday, June the 23rd, and we're going to finish in Halifax, Nova Scotia on July 1st. The race starts on Saturday and it ends the following Sunday, so it's 9 straight days. It can be grueling. It is endurance and accuracy. I mean, it doesn't matter how accurate you are if your car is not running. And when we knew we wanted to start in Buffalo, and we were trying to figure out where to go for the finish, and we thought, we had a good time in Canada back in 2012. We wanted to go back to Canada, but we thought really and truly Nova Scotia was just the ultimate destination, and that gave us the ability to go through Maine. And we wanted to make sure we did it right in Maine this time. We're not just cutting through in a day or a day and a half. We're going to be in Maine for 3.5 days. And we're having an overnight stop in Gardner because of Peter Prescott. He's become such a great supporter of the event. And he really promoted Gardner. And we went up for a visit last year and said, yep, this is perfect.
No, that's awesome, and we're looking forward to do our part on Mainly Motorsports to get the word out about, because we cover short track racing from the go-kart level all the way out to a great track we got over in New Hampshire called New Hampshire Motor Speedway that covers the NASCAR events. But this is something unique that is going to bring a different type of racing, a different type of competitor, and a different type of fan to the state of Maine, and we want to showcase what you guys are doing, and really looking forward to being a part in the stop as you make in Gardner and then also Bangor, and talk about what people can expect when you roll into Gardner, Maine, sometime towards the end of June.
Yes, the stop will be on Tuesday, June 25th in Gardner. We'll start that day in Burlington, Vermont, and these are old cars, and we don't ask them to go more than 50 miles an hour. We have prescribed speeds and do a lot of speed changes, a lot of twists and turns. We don't go the straightest way. We take a lot of the offbeat back roads, and so something that you could drive in your car in 3 hours, it will take us 10 hours to do.
No.
We give them breaks for lunch and what have you. So we're going to start in Burlington that day, cross over Mount Washington. We're actually going to give them some time off to go to the top of Mount Washington, and then we'll finish that evening in Gardner. With the first car, each car does the same route, but they're spaced 1 minute apart. We have 120 cars, so it's 2 hours of old cars moving throughout the countryside. Well, it makes for a great show at the end of the day. So as the first car arrives in Gardner at 5 o'clock, the last car is 2 hours back doing the same thing the first car did 2 hours ago and still working their way towards Gardner. So there's a new car arriving every minute for 2 hours. So it's really cool. It's like the circus coming to town, but it's old cars. And a lot of them are cars. We have cars that raced at Indianapolis back in the teens. It's not just 50 Chevrolets. There's a little bit of everything for everybody. There's cars from the teens, the 20s, the 30s, the 50s, and the 60s. So it's quite a spectacle.
Welcome to Mainly Motorsports.
To order copies of a show, send a check or money order for $15, shipping and handling included, to Mainly Motorsports, 326 Roosevelt Trail, Windham, Maine, 04062. And please add a description of the show.
Welcome to LST Landscaping, where we've been providing complete landscape solutions to all of southern Maine since 1969. We specialize in year-round landscape maintenance and snow services, including weekly lawn mowing, seasonal cleanups, sweeping, mulching, and so much more. Many more customizable services are available upon request. Please call our office today at 207-878-1578 or visit our website, lstlandscapinginc.com.
Football fans, have we got a deal for you? VIP Tour and Charter Bus Company is offering round-trip transportation to Gillette Stadium to watch the New England Patriots make another run for the Super Bowl. Ride in style knowing we're doing the driving. So if you've got a ticket, we've got your ride. It doesn't get any better than that. Just log on to VIPChartercoaches.com, click on the Browse Book Tour button, and book your trip today. It's that simple. Relax and leave the driving to us, and we'll leave the tailgating to you.
Patman's Redemption and Agency Liquor Store is located at 95 Tanberg Trail in Windham, Maine. With over 400 feet of hard liquor and 15 doors of ice-cold beer and soda, Patman's can handle all of your beverage needs. And if it's wine on your agenda, we have over 300 varieties in stock. Then when the party's over, Patman's can handle all of your Maine returnables, and we welcome all bottle drives. And if you're late for the race, drop off the bottles and pick up the cash at your convenience.
Hey, this is Pat Man himself, just letting you know that Pat Man's is your one-stop shop for all your thirsty needs.
Mainly Motorsports, brought to you by
Moody's Collision Centers, now with 7 convenient locations: Gorham, Scarborough, Biddeford, Portland, Sanford, Lewiston, and now South Portland. Visit us at moodyscollision.com.
Scotch Recreation. Whether you're thinking about your first camper or looking to upgrade your current one, Scotch Recreation can help you. Get both our Route 202 Manchester and our Route 4 Turner locations and online at scotchrecreation.com.
No, absolutely. And we talk about the cars and the fact that they are older cars. I think it's 72 and older. So, we're going to see a lot of vintage models of cars that we haven't seen and don't get a chance to see on the roads anymore. But when you show up at Gardner and you park these cars, the people can get up close and personal and meet the drivers, and that's when the fun begins, isn't it?
Absolutely. They were going to close the downtown Gardner, and the cars will come in and park. The kids can climb in the cars and honk the old bulb horns and the Ooga horns and pretend like they're driving the cars. This is a family friendly. It's free, and it's just one of the neatest things you could ever see.
Yeah. So, you've been involved, quite a while. Did you compete in this race before you became the director?
Yes, I started in 1994 and was a competitor for quite a while. And in 2010, I teamed up with Corky Coker at Coker Tire. Coker Tire bought the event, and then I run the race as director.
Yeah. So now, this upcoming weekend, you are in Augusta, Maine, as a guest of Peter and the entire Prescott family. You'll be in the booth at the Northeast Motorsports Expo, answering questions, talking about the event. And for anybody that's interested and wants to get involved, what's the easiest way to get involved?
Well, the best way to get involved is to go to the website, which is greatrace.com, and check out everything there. There's videos, there's how-to videos, there's archive videos that show the past events, and you kind of get a feel for what it is. It's not for everybody. There's a lot of people that come to the stops, and we draw thousands and thousands of people to each stop that we do every day. And there's some people will come and say, "Wow, I wouldn't get in that car right across town." And here these people are doing it 9 days, 2,400 miles across. In the case this year, across 2 countries.
Yeah, exactly. So you got a great day planned in Gardner. I know you're going to stop at, I believe, the Owl's Head Transportation Museum. See some of the things.
I think I might have said the wrong date. It is Tuesday, June 26th in Gardner. And then Wednesday, the 27th, would be Owl's Head at lunch, a lunch promotion at Owl's Head, which is noon to 3 at the Transportation Museum. And with a finish in Bangor, downtown on the waterfront, that Wednesday evening from 5 to 8, the same time as in Gardner the night before. Generally, our overnight stops run from 5 to 8.
Yeah, you know, and what's pretty...
The next day will be Thursday. We'll go from Bangor to, we're doing kind of a half fun day, not going very far. We're going to go to Bar Harbor. We'll end up Bar Harbor Thursday evening with a lunch stop at Seal Cove on Mount Desert Island. And then we're going to give them some time off to go up to the top of Cadillac Mountain. And then they'll have the finish that day in that evening in Bar Harbor.
Yeah, so like you said, you're going to spend 3+ days in the state of Maine, showcase your event, showcase the cars in 3 distinct sections of the state, you know, the coast, northern Maine, central Maine, and, you know, I've talked to people that, you know, have said they saw the event when it started off in 2014 and left at Gunkwit, and to see the cars going down the road with their number plates on the side, all, you know something's going on special, and, you know, the whole entire state of Maine is going to get a chance to be involved and see these cars coming up and down the road, and what a great thing for the competitors, and this state will get behind the event, and you'll have a huge support system when you roll into Gardner and Bangor, and we're going to do our small part to help get the word out, but pretty unique thing.
Even on Friday, June the 29th, when we leave Bar Harbor Friday morning, we'll be going through into New Brunswick and crossing the border at Calais.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll be spending several hours Friday morning, hitting a lot of small towns along the way. We don't stop, but they stand there and they wave as the cars go by. So,
now,
a lot of opportunities for people to see the event.
Yeah. Now, when you leave Bangor, do you go up the airline Route 9 into Calais? Is that the way you're?
They'll actually leave Bar Harbor and then across. We will be on a number of back roads, and we don't necessarily use street names or road names. It might be take the third left after this sign, and we don't tell them what the road name is. So, but we will be on a lot of back roads between Bar Harbor and Calais that particular day, with no scheduled stops. But part of it will be on 9.
So somebody with a short attention span is probably not going to be very successful in this race.
I don't know. Things happen pretty quick, so you have to be on your toes all the time. But it keeps you interested and alert, because you don't know if the next sign is 10 feet or 10 miles.
No, that's I'll tell you, it's. I encourage people, like you said, the website, greatrace.com, so much information about the event, how to get involved. But even if you're not interested in getting involved and just want to see what to expect, the videos and the documentaries and different things that have happened in the event over the years is a great thing and a great tool for people to watch, so they can understand what to expect when you guys roll into Gardner and Bangor and Bar Harbor.
Yeah. Well, we're really looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to being in Maine this weekend.
Yeah, so we really appreciate you taking the time with us here on Mainely Motorsports, taking the time to come up and spend some time with Peter and his family, and get out and promote the race, promote the event, and promote what it's all about. So really want to thank you, Jeff, for taking the time with us here on Mainely Motorsports, and look forward to meeting you up there at the Northeast Motorsports Expo this weekend.
I'm looking forward to it, too.
All right, that's Jeff Strum, the Great Race Director. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back here on Mainely Motorsports.
Hi, this is Scott from Scott Recreation. Most of you know that we're Maine's largest RV dealer, but did you know that we're New England's largest trailer dealer? We stock over 500 trailers, including dump trailers, open and enclosed cargo, ATV, side-by-side, utility, open and enclosed car haulers, equipment and implement trailers, and much more. We stock aluminum, galvanized, and steel trailers. We also stock horse trailers and livestock trailers. Great prices, huge selection, and no money down financing available to qualified applicants.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
Hi, I'm Andy Austin with exciting news about a new division of Beach Ridge Motor Speedway designed to bring new people to weekly racing. Here's series founder Dan Wolf.
Thanks, Andy. Our goal was to create cheap, easy-to-build race cars. bone stock production cars with a simple 4-point roll cage and proper safety equipment.
We've named them the 21st Century Motors Street Devils. Our 2017 rulebook and schedule are available at beechridge.com and at Street Devils Racing on Facebook.
The future of auto racing has always been street car divisions because of the low cost.
Some folks are building cars and sharing the driving duties. There's even an all-star car to allow celebrities to try out the Street Devil and a 2-seat driver's ed car so you can take a few laps.
Get information about our mentor program, low-cost safety equipment, roll cage kits, and videos on how to build one at Street Devils Racing on Facebook.
So, form a team, build a car, and come join us this summer as we kick off the 21st Century Motors Street Devil Division at Beech Ridge Motor Speedway.
Welcome back to Mainely Motorsports, and this great race just sounds like something that it's going to be a great thing to see, and maybe it's not for everyone to participate in, but you can participate by being on Main Street in Gardner or being on Main Street in Bangor the end of June when these vehicles roll into town, and show them your support and show them how interesting it is and how we appreciate them guys. And we know we'll be there with Mainely Motorsports to bring you some of those highlights, and really excited for it, and look forward to talking to Peter and Jeff more this weekend up there at the Northeast Motorsports Expo. But another thing, man, dirt racing. I know Unity had all the plans for 2018, and George has come down sick, and we're really going to miss him at Augusta this weekend. Hoping the best, hoping everything works out for him and Sherry moving forward, and the entire Fernald family, and you know they start to feel better, and the dream that he has, and that's to bring dirt to the state of Maine, real dirt track racing, can happen in 2019. But for now, Bear Ridge and that part of New Hampshire, Vermont, is kind of the only area that we can see some dirt racing. And you saw a little bit on the dirt with the chain racing earlier in the show, and Kyle Smith was nice enough to send us some footage from the Mr. Ruta Truck Series that raced on the dirt, and wow, pretty neat. And we all have really become hooked on that Eldora race that happens June, July area out there in Eldora, Ohio, and with the NASCAR trucks. Well, we had them right in our backyard, and if this happens next year, this is something that maybe some of our viewers and us need to check out. But we appreciate Kyle wanting to show it on the show. He said it was one of his highlight events of 2017 that he got to film. So enjoy the Mr. Ruta's Truck Series race action from the dirt at Bear Ridge Speedway.
Hi, I'm Sean Moody. We take pride in our facilities, and at Moody's, it's what's inside that matters. We believe it's more than just the exterior looking good, it's what's inside that matters. Restoring the structure of your vehicle to factory specs is critical to your safety. I'm proud of our Moody's co-worker owners who understand the importance of protecting a valuable asset. And we all know what our most valuable asset is. It's what's inside that matters.
Hi, I'm Johnny Wolf. Here at 21st Century Motors, we've been in business since 1972, and we take pride in our work. We have a large selection of pre-owned vehicles that are clean and ready. I personally drive and state inspect every vehicle we sell. We're experts at getting your car financed, whether you have good, bad, or no credit. We purchase vehicles several times a week, so there's always plenty to choose from. Come on in and make a deal today at 21st Century Motors in Gorham, or online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
Ignition won't turn? Wait, don't tow it. It may just be a worn key. Where would you bring it? At what cost? And for how long? At E-Keys for Cars, our experienced technicians will diagnose your problem and get you going quickly with a fixed price quote. Whenever and wherever you're stuck, E-Keys for Cars comes to you with a new key or ignition repair. Just call E-Keys for Cars, the fast, affordable mobile solution to your vehicle key and lock needs.
They raise the bar. E-Keys for Cars.
Mainely Motorsports, brought to you by
Four Seasons Synthetic. See them for all your AMSOIL product needs. Town Fair Tire, with 6 locations in Maine: Auburn, Augusta, Bangor, Biddeford, South Portland, and Topsom.
hurricane inside a cycle I can't break. And it's a long way down this open road, and I won't be coming home anytime soon. This life is all I've ever known. I like to spend my days on the run. With just me and my guitar, picking in the honky-tonk bars, singing songs about the South, living life like a simple man. I'm doing fine, barely getting by. Well, I don't need a lot of money or things that shine. And it's a long way down this open road, and I won't be coming home anytime soon. This life is
Welcome to LST Landscaping, where we've been providing complete landscape solutions to all of southern Maine since 1969. We specialize in year-round landscape maintenance and snow services, including weekly lawn mowing, seasonal cleanups, sweeping, mulching, and so much more. Many more customizable services are available upon request. Please call our office today at 207-878-1578 or visit our website, lstlandscapinginc.com.
Hi, I'm Andy Austin with exciting news about a new division of Beech Ridge Motor Speedway designed to bring new people to weekly racing. Here's series founder Dan Wolf.
Thanks, Andy. Our goal was to create cheap, easy-to-build race cars. Bone stock production cars with a simple 4-point roll cage and proper safety equipment.
We've named them the 21st Century Motors Street Devils. Our 2017 rulebook and schedule are available at beechridge.com and at Street Devils Racing on Facebook.
The future of auto racing has always been street car divisions because of the low cost.
Some folks are building cars and sharing the driving duties. There's even an all-star car to allow celebrities to try out the Street Devil and a 2-seat driver's ed car so you can take a few laps.
Get information about our mentor program, low-cost safety equipment, roll cage kits, and videos on how to build one at Street Devils Racing on Facebook.
So, form a team, build a car, and come join us this summer as we kick off the 21st Century Motors Street Devil Division at Beech Ridge Motor Speedway.
Football fans, have we got a deal for you? VIP Tour and Charter Bus Company is offering round-trip transportation to Gillette Stadium to watch the New England Patriots make another run for the Super Bowl. Ride in style knowing we're doing the driving. So if you've got a ticket, we've got your ride. It doesn't get any better than that. Just log on to VIPchartercoaches.com, click on the Browse Book Tour button, and book your trip today. It's that simple. Relax and leave the driving to us, and we'll leave the tailgating to you.
Patman's Redemption and Agency Liquor Store is located at 95 Tanberg Trail in Windham, Maine. With over 400 feet of hard liquor and 15 doors of ice-cold beer and soda, Patman's can handle all of your beverage needs. And if it's wine on your agenda, we have over 300 varieties in stock. Then when the party's over, Patman's can handle all of your Maine returnables, and we welcome all bottle drives. And if you're late for the race, drop off the bottles and pick up the cash at your convenience.
Hey, this is Pat Man himself, just letting you know that Pat Man's is your one-stop shop for all your thirsty needs.
Mainly Motorsports, brought to you by
Moody's Collision Centers, now with 7 convenient locations: Gorham, Scarborough, Biddeford, Portland, Sanford, Lewiston, and now South Portland. Visit us at moodyscollision.com.
Well, a little bit of a different Mainly Motorsports tonight. Really, I don't know how different, but seeing some dirt racing, and wow, pretty cool, and I can see why it was one of Kyle's favorite events to attend and be a part of and film for 2017. Some great action, and dirt just puts on a different kind of racing, and you know, really hoping it works out for Unity down the road, as really can just bring another element to the state of Maine. And I encourage anybody that's up to Augusta this weekend and is going after they see this show, stop and talk to the people that are manning the Bartlett Bridge booth, as they put on some really great go-kart racing on the dirt and hard-packed dirt clay oval up in Lyman, Maine, located on the same facility as MX207, and you know, one of the only places in the state that plays in the dirt. So really get a chance to check them out. But we're really excited about what's going on up there this weekend at Augusta. Ray Shocks and Brazzuto's Inc. brought their Dream Ride car up from Connecticut, and their hometown foundation, as they up there spreading the word out about the Special Olympics. And one of the things that we're going to show you, if you're fortunate enough to see this before you show up at the show up there, June 22nd, mark your calendar. Go over to your calendar, put a check mark. June 22nd, it's a Friday night in June. The first of what we hope are many Mainly Motorsports night at the Portland Sea Dogs. As we've partnered up with the Portland Sea Dogs to have a special motorsports night presented by Mainly Motorsports. We'll have some race vehicles on hand, some special opportunities to buy tickets, and we're using it as a charitable fundraiser to raise money for the Special Olympics of Maine, an organization that we got involved with through Brizzuto's Inc. and the local IGA stores back in September in Wiscasset, and we just fell in love with the opportunity and to be able to put a smile on some of these people, and I don't want to say young people, because we got them all shapes and sizes. We met a young man up there, a young 60-ish man that competed in the Special Olympics. So really a great time, and Slugger is at the show this weekend, going to be there Saturday from 11 to 12, kind of help us promote what we're going to be doing June 22nd, selling tickets at the show, your opportunity to be involved, be a marketing partner with us. Through your marketing dollars, it raises money for the, man, I'm tired. It raises money for the Special Olympics of Maine that we're partnering up with and trying to help and put some smiles on some faces. We did it last year, and with your help, we can do it this year. So really looking forward to it, and thank you to Ray Jacques and Brizzuto's Inc., the Hometown Foundation, as we work together and raise money and work with the Special Olympics of Maine. And that's what we're doing on June 22nd. They also have a game that they're doing in conjunction with the local IGAs on July 1st. So there's two opportunities to give back and be a part of it. So this weekend at Augusta, able to do that, able to see us, able to ask questions. But what Augusta's all about is shiny race cars, getting them ready, new bodies, new all that. And I really appreciate everybody that does that and puts the effort in. But as we end this show, I thought it would be pretty cool to show one of the cars that Kyle Smith's involved with, Connor McDougall at Alleviate Design, put the wrap on it, and Junkyard Joey Dion that races up at Speedway 95. He's fortunate enough to have this vehicle, appreciative enough of us to want to bring it to the show, and this vehicle that you're about to see get wrapped and get the finishing touches on to make it show-worthy is in the Augusta Civic Center as we speak. So thank you to Joey, thank you to Kyle, thank you to Connor for all the work they did and allowing us to kind of show the unveiling here on Mainely Motorsports. So that's where we're going to end this show, is show you how a car, and not in 2 minutes, it takes a lot longer, but they put it all in 2 minutes of how they took a car and made it show-worthy for the Northeast Motorsports Expo.